So according to the mechanic, the SRT's running better than what it was before. I'll be the judge of that. You know, I didn't want to do it too crazy, but we got a little patch down, you know. Can't disturb the neighbors too much. So welcome back to the channel, guys. We got the update video for you here. We got the 300 SRT8 back from the mechanic. Come take a look at this. While it was there, I had him take out all 16 of the original spark plugs on this thing. Look at how gunked up these things are, man. These things are disgusting looking. I mean, you could see just the discoloration compared to a normal spark plug and just how much these things have been just kind of used and abused. So we got the spark plugs all changed out. We got the whole bag here of them, as well as a little tune-up for the car. So while it was there, he did that, but he also found a couple things that's wrong with the car. So we got the car up on the lift today. We're going to point them out to you guys, show you what we're talking about. Kind of started off, you know, with smaller stuff. It kind of made its way up, but we're going to save the number one thing that shocked us the most for the end of the video. So without further ado, let's get under this 300 and check it out. So we're under the car now. And one of the first things he pointed out to me, he said, "Hey, Nick, minor thing over here. Your passenger tie rod's a little messed up." So I'm like, okay, let me see what you're talking about. So we go over here. You can see the passenger side tie rod. Little grease on there. Not looking good. I mean, not too bad, but it's got to be replaced for sure. You want to compare it over here to this one. Here's your driver's side. As you can see, completely bone dry here. So he told me that, your passenger side tie rod needs to be replaced. I said, okay, no big deal. What else you got for me? So he said, well, come over here. I'll take a look. So if you look up here, it's going to be a little hard to see, but Al's going to do his best to get in there. You can see that rubber kind of bushing, kind of hanging off there. That's on the steering shaft of the car. And he pointed it out to me. He said, hey, look, this steering shaft, there's a little rubber piece on there, kind of needs to be fixed. With age and everything else with the car, stuff happens. So I'm like, okay, not too bad. Passenger side tie rod we could replace. We got the bushing here. Obviously, we could replace. What's the third thing that you found? So the third thing he found, and I'll throw a clip up here for you guys. It's easier to see when we got the car down, but it's the power steering hose, power steering line. It's kind of running throughout the car here. It's kind of a bigger job to get to it, but it's leaking. It's supposed to be dry. It's leaking. And he said, hey, really, with that leaking like that, you really need to replace that power steering line. I said, okay, so we got the power steering line now. So we went from the passenger tie rod, we got the steering shaft here, as well as that power steering line. So I said, okay, that's the three things you got. I told him, what else do you got? This is the thing that kind of shocked us the most here. So you got to keep in mind, the mechanic that we sent this car to, he is a SRT mechanic. He's certified in this stuff. This is all he does. He sees these things all day long. And as a matter of fact, he has one of these 300 SRT8s himself. After him spending a couple days with it, looking everything over, inspecting it, he told me that this SRT8 is one of the cleanest examples he's seen of one of these 6.1 Hemis in a long time. He sees these things all day long. He sees Hellcats, Scat Packs, everything. He said that the underside of this car, with how all the suspension components are, how everything looks, you got the original heat shields on the car, all these little skid plates and things from the factory. He just said that it is a very, very mint and clean example, which obviously was a huge relief to me. Buying a car off Facebook Marketplace, you're rolling the dice. You never know what you're going to get. And I'm glad that after him inspecting this thing and really looking it over, he found some minor things, which you expect with almost a 20-year-old car off Facebook Marketplace. But besides that, we basically got the mechanical confirmation that this thing is mint, which is huge for me. Now, I know I was crying a lot in my last video, telling you guys about the cosmetic stuff I had going on with the tires, the wheels, so on and so forth. But I will take all that little minor cosmetic stuff being wrong compared to engine work or something more serious being wrong any day of the week. I mean, at the end of the day, cosmetic stuff could easily be fixed. Mechanical stuff, that's when it kind of starts to hurt your pockets a little bit. So I'm going to get out from underneath the car, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys and give you guys a real view of what we're looking at here. Obviously, it's nice that Al has this shop in the garage for us, but Al, if you want to try to just pan over and just kind of look at this car the best you can. We got some lights for you guys so you can kind of see it. But I mean, when you're looking at the exhaust and the mounting points and just, I mean, there's like not a speck of rust on this car. It's absolutely insane. I mean, just like the suspension, the brake calipers, I mean, everything is just stock and it's original parts. You see, you got the stickers from the factory back in 06 when this thing came out. It's crazy to see something like this. And like I said already, it's super relieving to know that after having this thing kind of picked apart by the mechanic, he's basically ranting and raving saying it's one of the most cleanest examples he's seen. So I'm super happy, obviously. You know, like I said, I know you guys were giving me a hard time last video saying I was crying a lot about the cosmetic stuff, but this is huge. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the front of the car real quick. If you remember from the last video, I wanted to point out to you guys, we were removing that front plate bracket. So got to plug these holes. Obviously, we got to clean this up. This is that camera that the previous owner had on the front, kind of mounted right here. Yeah, we wanted that done, obviously. That thing's cooked. So we're going to have to take this off. And we did notice after removing the camera, you can kind of see this lip here. Looks like, I mean, this guy, if you look under too, this guy really was kind of tearing up some curbs and some car stoppers. I don't know what he had going on. I mean, but it's stuff that could be fixed. This lip is a little concerning. I'll probably have to end up finding, you know, a new stock lip. So if you guys got any resources or could point me in the right direction for that, please let me know. I'd like to see if we can get this fixed, at least from like the fog lights here on down. If I could find this whole piece and just kind of replace it, I think that'd be a lot easier than trying to rig something together for this. But besides that, that's the update we got, man. Like I said, I'm super shocked that despite all the cosmetic stuff and how it looks, it is mechanically really, really mint. So that's very relieving to me, and that's what we got going on. So once again, thank you guys so much for dropping by the channel. Thank you for all the love you guys showed on the first 2 videos of this car. If you want to see those previous videos, go check them out on my channel. And as always, guys, please be sure to comment. I try to read all the comments on here, and let me know what you think after seeing the underside of this thing and my issues. How'd I do? How'd I do for a Facebook Marketplace find? I don't think I did too bad. I really don't. I think I did pretty good, all things considered. So next video I got coming out for you guys, we are getting this baby window tinted. So another thing I want to do, drop a comment. I'm going to give you a hint. I'm getting all the windows tinted, including the windshield. Drop a comment below. Let me know what percentage you think I'm getting. Let me know what you think I'm getting for the windshield, and let me know what you think I'm getting for the rest of the windows. If you comment and you get it right, I'll pin your comment on this video. So drop a comment. Let me know what you think, and we're going to get out of here. But as always, thanks for dropping by the channel. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.